Hazel.
My name's Christian Morales.
My name's Jacob Reba.
Hi, my name's Elizabeth.
Hey, this is Mr. Salinas, and you're watching Patiño News Homeschool Edition.
Hey guys, it's Michael Dutra. If you want to buy a yearbook, they are $70. Click on the link below to purchase one today. Use the ID code to sign in to purchase one.
And now let's pause for a moment of science. Hey guys, welcome back to Moment of Science. This week, the students were introduced to the idea of the Big Bang. They were charged with watching a video that explained a lot of it about it, but they're supposed to make you a podcast so that they can share it with you. This week, they're going to work on the Big Bang and find a way to explain it to a 9th grader. Hopefully, they'll have successful videos that you can watch, and before the end of the school year, you'll be more informed and you'll know the reason why the lyrics for the theme show are what they are. I hope you enjoy whatever they put together for you. Stay tuned and have fun.
Hi, I'm Gabby.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And we're part of the GSA.
And we created a presentation about LGBTQ plus history.
Hope you enjoy.
Welcome to the GSA Patiño story. Here we're going to talk a little bit about all the historical aspects of the GSA group. The GSA Patiño story. The first thing we're going to talk about is Denim Day. Denim Day was started because of an incident that happened in Italy. A girl was picked up by her driver's ed training teacher and taken out for instruction. She was wearing really tight jeans and a shirt, and he took her out of town and violently assaulted and raped her, and then told her if she told anyone, she would get into trouble. She then went back home and told her parents, and her parents had the instructor arrested. It went to court. He was found guilty, and then the Supreme Court of Italy overturned his guilty ruling because they said that her jeans were so tight that in order for him to have ripped them off of her and raped her, she would have had to have helped and therefore would have had to consent to it. So because of this, in April, they started what's called Denim Day to discuss sexual assault awareness. Some of the staggering statistics about sexual assault include the fact that 1 in 6 women has been a victim of an attempted or completed rape. The scariest part is that 21% of TGQN college students, transgender, questioning, normative students, have reported being sexually assaulted. That's almost a quarter of college students reporting that. Our next topic is the Lavender Scare. The Lavender Scare was an event that took place during the Red Scare during the McCarthy era. It was believed that homosexuals were considered immoral and bad. McCarthy was basically on a witch hunt to find anyone and everyone that was against his agenda. President Eisenhower signed Executive Order 10450, which expanded on the regulations and led to at least 10,000 civil servants being terminated. Anyone who was gay was considered immoral or abnormal or not qualified to work for the government. So many people went into hiding. They literally had to hide their sexual identity to maintain their job at the time. The effects of this Lavender Scare. Queer communities were silenced as the government became more conservative. Being publicly lesbian, gay, bi, or transgender was made extremely difficult. At the time, the suicide rate for both males and females in federal employment went through the roof. An additional outcome of this was the actual benefits received by federal employees. So a person who was serving in the military could be kicked out, and then they would not receive their military benefits and pension or health care coverage, and therefore would not qualify for help with any issues that they may be facing. All right, our last topic is the pride flag and the meaning behind all those colors of the rainbow. The pride flag was created as a response to the 1978 election of Harvey Milk in San Francisco. You may or may not know this, but Harvey Milk was the first openly gay person to be elected to office in San Francisco. He served with Feinstein. Unfortunately, during his term of service, he was shot down by a gentleman while in office in San Francisco. He was in the building, and the gentleman came in and killed him while he was at work, gunned him down at work. Part of Harvey Milk's agenda was to make the alternative lifestyle more present and to have a more public voice. So the first flag originally had 8 colors. 2 of those colors were dropped mainly because of production issues with the colors being similar to other colors in the flag. So each of the colors has a very specific meaning. Obviously, red is life, orange is healing, yellow is sunlight, green.
Hi everybody. This year the sophomore class was asked to join a very specific and special group put together by the University of California at San Francisco, Fresno County Office of Ed, and several healthcare providers here in the Central Valley. The 10th graders were asked to put together a public service announcement that would discuss one of the several topics that affects teenagers in the Central Valley and a proposed way to deal with it. This year's sophomores that dealt with it were the first time that Patiño's ever been involved in this group. It's called the Youth Health Corps. The sophomores that were chosen were Giovanni and Ariana and Guadalupe. They've put together a PSA for you. They're explaining what obesity is and why it's such a big problem here in the Central Valley. I hope you enjoy it. Originally, they were supposed to share this PSA with the medical providers at UCSF and the Fresno County Office of Ed. Unfortunately, because of COVID, we only get to share it with you guys and Fresno County Office of Ed. So I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, wait for the end and get the helpline.
What is obesity?
Obesity is a disorder involving excessive body fat that increases the risk of health problems.
What are the symptoms of obesity?
Symptoms of obesity are low self-esteem, breathlessness, joint pains, and feeling tired.
Obesity is a huge problem in the Central Valley. In fact, according to the California Department of Education, 1 in 4 students by 5th grade are considered obese. This is a huge problem that the Central Valley needs to solve. And this isn't a problem for the Central Valley, it's a statewide and national problem at the same time. So one of the things that I believe that schools and businesses can do to solve the obesity problem is to try to identify where the factors of it come from. In fact, one of the things that actually is an implement or a solution that we can look at specifically is that the causes of obesity primarily come from low-income families who don't have access to fresh food. And as we often know, fresh food and organic food can be very expensive, and oftentimes many families who are socioeconomically disadvantaged, they have to rely on, unfortunately, very unhealthy processed food that really don't serve any nutritional value whatsoever. So one of the things that schools and businesses can do is to try to come together to figure out how can we actually produce food and have equal access to it at a cheaper rate, so that way more families can access all these very nutritional resources.
Some treatments for obesity can be eating a healthier diet, working out more, and seeing a dietitian.
If obesity is severe, you should consider getting bariatric surgery.
If you or anyone you know is suffering from an eating disorder, contact the National Eating Disorder Hotline at 1-800-931-2237.
Hey Patiño seniors, Mr. Barrett here. Talking about Senior Signing Day. That's going to be on May 29th at 6 to 6:30. This is just something where you guys, for all of you that submitted it, is going to be where you guys are going off after high school. So we'd love for you to join us. Even if you didn't put anything down, it's just a good opportunity for all of us seniors, all of you seniors and teachers to kind of get together and celebrate you as much as we can. Please check Canvas, the class of 2020 Canvas, as well as Remind. That's how I'll be sending these out to you guys. So we look forward to seeing you guys there.
You can go, you can start all over again. You could try to find a way to make another day go by. You can hide hold all your feelings inside. You could try to carry on when all you wanna do is cry. Someday we'll figure all this out. Try to put an end to all our doubt. Try to find a way to make things better now. And maybe someday we'll live our lives out loud. We'll be better off somehow. Someday. And try to find another mistake. If you throw it all away, then maybe you could change your mind. You can run, and when everything is over and done, you could shine a little light on everything around you. Man, it's good to be someone. And maybe someday we'll figure all this out. Try to put an end to all our doubt. Try to find a way to make things better now. And maybe someday we'll live our lives out loud. We'll be better off somehow. Someday. And I don't wanna wait, I just wanna know. I just wanna hear you tell me so. Give it to me straight, tell it to me slow. 'Cause maybe someday we'll figure all this out. We'll put an end to all our doubt. Try to find a way to just feel better.
Too much to say, too much to lose. I get frustrated thinking about the world I brought you to. It's a battle of time that I have with you. We don't decide the how, the when, or if we make it through. I feel that you deserve a chance to know the truth and to be better than The ones who came before you only to let pride and money weaken them. So be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause the world is standing waiting for someone to come and change it. Yeah, be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause we need a soul to save us, need someone to be the greatest. So many words veiling the truth. The earth is turning and it's time for us to choose. And people will try to take you down too. But if I was a betting man, I'd put all my money on you. I know that I have nothing left to give to you to make you better than the man I felt to be, the friend and father that I know I should have been. So be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause the world is standing waiting for someone to come and change it. Yeah, be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause we need a soul to save us, need someone to be the greatest. Nobody knows what to say, nobody shows you the way. Sometimes it's hard to see who you're gonna be. So be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause the world is standing waiting for someone to come and change it. Be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause we need a soul to save us, need someone to be the greatest. Be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause the world is standing waiting for someone to come and change it. Be the young, the brave, the powerful, 'cause we need a soul to save us, need someone to be the greatest. Love.
Thank you so much for watching Patiño News. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.